Hello again everyone, I'm Paul the Nitro Skivers, and welcome to the special edition of the Nitro Corner, as it is once again time for the booking sheet. This time around, the booking sheet presents Capital Punishment, which is tonight on pay-per-view. So let's get right into it, and I'll show you how I would see Capital Punishment. In the opening contest, I would book Rey Mysterio going one-on-one with Cody Rhodes. In a grudge match, I think Mysterio would try to do maybe the 619, but Ted DiBiase probably would be at ringside, would be enough of a distraction. Cody would attack from behind, the Crossroads, 1, 2, 3. Cody Rhodes opens up with a victory over Rey Mysterio at Capital Punishment. Next up, I would book the Divas Championship be on the line, as Brie will defend against Kelly. I think this is Kelly's time now to become Divas Champion. She's got what it takes. I think everyone's getting a little tired of the act that the Bella Twins are pulling. I see Nikki and Brie try to pull the old switcheroo, but Kelly comes prepared. A small package. 1, 2, 3. We have a brand new Divas Champion in Kelly. Next up, I would book a grudge match as the Big Show takes on Alberto Del Rio. This would be a quick massacre. Why? Alberto Del Rio has no capability of beating a 7'4", 500-pound, pissed-off giant you try to run over with a car. That is not going to happen for Del Rio. The Big Show will massacre him and probably put him on a stretcher. I see the Big Show scoring a very dominant, very massacre-like win over Alberto Del Rio. Next up would be another grudge match as The Miz takes on his former protege, the A-Royal, Alex Riley. I think this will be a sleeper matchup as both men will go back and forth all over the place, but in the end I think The Miz will try to use the Miz Buster, but Alex Riley will counter that. The Miz Buster, of course, the Neela into the neck breaker, but I think Alex Riley will come up with a surprise move. Maybe his new finisher, the A-Royal Driver, which will probably be a jumping DDT or a pickup into a suplex into the DDT. A-Royal Alex Riley scores the win over The Miz at Capital Punishment in that grudge match. Next up, we will see the Intercontinental title on the line as Wade Barrett takes on Ezekiel Jackson. Well, without the core, Wade Barrett will not be at full strength. Even though he's a good competitor, he's always relied on the core to help him out. Not this time. I think Wade Barrett will be overmatched by the sheer power, the size, and the torture rack of Ezekiel Jackson. I think Ezekiel will dominate about 75% of the match. I think Wade Barrett will be so physically worn down, Ezekiel will pick him up, the human torture rack. Wade Barrett will tap out, and we will have a new Intercontinental Champion in Ezekiel Jackson. Next up, the World Heavyweight title will be on the line as Randy Orton defends against Christian. I can guarantee you that Christian will be working on the head and the neck, trying to give Randy Orton yet another concussion. I think Christian will work on the head and neck so much that he would abandon his own game plan. Orton will come up with a surprise RKO, put his arm over top of Christian, and it would be enough to score a 1, 2, 3. Randy Orton will keep his World's Heavyweight title in a grueling battle. And then, in the main event, R-Truth will challenge John Cena for the WWE Championship, and here's how I see it. It will be a brawl of the first order, but Cena would dominate most of the contest. But here's the surprise. Cena will try for a FU bomb, but R-Truth would basically flip out of it, execute the Truth Driver, which is the face-forward slam. Cena will be knocked out. R-Truth quickly goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3, and we will have a new WWE Champion in the Crazy One himself, R-Truth. And that is how I would end Capital Punishment. So to repeat, The booking sheet for Capital Punishment, I have Cody Rhodes over Rey Mysterio in the opening contest. I just have Kelly beating Brie Bella to win the Divas title in the second bout. I would have the Big Show dominate completely Alberto Del Rio in the third contest. I would have the Alex Riley defeat The Miz in an upset using his brand new move, the A-Wild Driver. I would see Ezekiel Jackson defeat Wade Barrett in the fifth match by submission to win the Intercontinental title. I would have Randy Orton defeat Christian in the co-main event to retain his World Heavyweight title. And I would have R-Truth in the main event defeat John Cena to become the new WWE Champion. And that, in essence, is the end of the booking sheet for this time around. I hope you enjoyed that. And that is it for this special edition of the Nitro Corner. Don't forget to check out the classic match of the week right here today on the Nitro Corner. I'll be back tomorrow for the Monday edition of the Nitro Corner, the Nitro Opinion, where I will have part 2 of my mid-year report. I will have the Nitro Top 10 of the mid-year. Until then, I'm Paul the Nitro Skyver saying, so long, everybody.